guys, welcome back to another What If. It's me, Anime Gold here, with a new What If. Now, I've been gone for a while. Yes, I know. 5 days. I'm sorry. I had to do a couple of things. Now, there's 3 awesome people I want you to go subscribe to and say Anime Gold sent them. It would mean the world to me if you go to subscribe to them. Absolutely. If you blow them up, literally blow them up. There's this Anime Gold sent me to their recent What If. Oh, 2 of them What If, and one's an edit. Blow them up. Now, do this, and I will do something crazy. If you want me to do an 5-hour What If, 5 hours, I'll do it. 5 hours, I will do it. If you get them to, if you get the 2 new people to 100 subscribers by the end of April, if you do this for me, you already heard. And get me to 1K, please. I really want 1K. And you want to know what I hope to get when I get 1K? I hope Monster Energy Drink notices me and sponsors. If that's a weird goal, type in the chat, please. Type in the comments. Because it is pretty weird goal, right? Yeah. But I would love for Monster Energy Drinks to sponsor me. But I need to get to 1K first. And if we do that, endless possibilities. Because, I'll have the blast of my life. Yeah, so I'm talking. This intro is already 2 minutes long. I'm so stupid. But, without further ado, let's start this What If. We see Naruto. Naruto is of the age of 8. Now, Itachi joined the Akatsuki when the Uchiha Massacre happened. So, guess when Naruto's going to be taken by Kisame and Itachi? After the Uchiha Massacre. Itachi's going to take Naruto, saying this village doesn't deserve his kind of potential. As you're like, well, Itachi's still loyal to the village. Yes, he is still loyal. He just doesn't have to like them. And since Naruto's the reincarnation of Ashura, that warm chakra that everyone loves, that warm chakra, is just going to make Itachi happy. And later on, you'll see what I mean. So, we see the Akatsuki as Toby, or he calls himself Mamoru Uchiha, says, Itachi, you've taken a boy. This was not part of our agreement. Itachi then says, well, I'm taking him somewhere. Easier. As he then says, okay, your partner will be Kisame. He then nods as Toby then leaves. Itachi then says, maybe me and Kisame can train him. It would be so much fun if we could train Naruto. Maybe even do something special for him. As there is going to be a little plot twist in this. It's going to be so good. You'll see what I mean. As Kisame comes at their meeting spot. Naruto's been gone for 3 days. As Hiruzen's starting to get worried, as there was no sign of Naruto. he then was thinking, did Itachi take him? No, he couldn't have. He was loyal to his village. Still, we can't rule out the possibility. So, they start looking for Naruto. They can't be found. Kisame has seen Naruto, actually. Itachi cares for Naruto, so Kisame sees Naruto, and his heart instantly warms up from that cold, dead heart to that softer heart. Kisame says, "Who's the kid?" Itachi then laughs, saying, "Never heard you call a kid. I heard you call them brat." As Kisame said, "This one's different. I like him." As the Naruto gave out a big foxy grin, as this kind of warmed everyone's heart. You know, Kisame and Itachi's. As they start training Naruto, actually, on their travels. We will do a 4-year time skip. Now, you're wondering what that twist is. Sorry about that. You're wondering what that twist is. Let me tell you the twist. Naruto is an Uchiha. As he was trained in the Sharingan with Itachi. Now, this is his blood secret. If you want to know about his blood secret, then let's talk about his blood secret. Kushina was actually 25% Uchiha. There's no way it could pass down from Naruto. But it did. And Kushina was 75% Uzumaki. And, yeah. So she was more of a Uzumaki than Uchiha. So, yeah, let's continue. As Itachi already saw that Naruto had the 3 tomo, as he was training with Kisame, during that 4 years, Kisame said, "You could be the next one to hold Tamahare. As you are better than me, you will become better than me. I put my full trust in you." As they trained, Naruto learned fire, lightning, water, earth, and wind from Itachi and Kisame. It was really easy to learn since he had the Sharingan. 3 Tomoe. As Naruto also had a sword, as he practiced Kenjutsu with Kisame. Now, this was his favorite thing to do, as Kenjutsu didn't require much skill. Hold on, let me turn up the brightness for you. Okay. Sorry about that. So, we then see Naruto as he's walking back from the village. He had, his eyes just were blue as he said bye to Itachi and Kisame, and Kisame says, I don't want to see you, and I don't want to attack you. I hope you have a good life, and I hope you get Samahade when I die. So Naruto walks in the village. The gate guards see him as they say, "Naruto?" As Naruto then says yes. In a not excited voice at all, he just, in a cold voice, as they said, "We gotta tell Lord Third," as they run off with Naruto. They say, "Lord Third, Naruto is back." Lord Third said, "Really? Would they let him go?" As Naruto walks in saying, "Hello. Could you point me in the academy?" Well, graduation exams, because this is about the time, right? Hokage's like, "Yes, Naruto, I can put you in there. You could pass, but if you don't pass, it's alright." Naruto then says, "Okay," as he gets a note as he goes to the academy, as everyone sees him walking in. Now, let me tell you what Naruto looks like. Naruto has a cloak, a black cloak. He is wearing a sword on his waist, but no one can see it because it's a black cloak. He also has a ninja pouch, and he has a leaf headband. He doesn't have the leaf headband yet, But you could mistake him for someone else, as he gives the paper to Iruka. Iruka then reads it saying, "Okay, Naruto, sit in the back." As they do the test, Naruto passes the first one in record time. The second one is Shuriken. He beat Sasuke by getting a 10 out of 10 on everything. All the fangirls like, how? He cheated. Because they were told about Naruto to hate him and all that. So, yeah. And, hold on. Let me pause this real quick, because I have to answer something. Back where we were. Now it's time for the taijutsu portion. Sorry, I had to talk to one of those comments. And just a disclaimer. The reason why I do long videos is because I hope I'm distracting you from your life. If it's bad, if it's good. I hope I'm just giving you, a safe place to talk. Enjoy this what if. And, COVID's still a little bit here. So I hope I'm distracting you from all that. That's why I do these long what ifs. But let's get back to the what if. Sorry, guys. I just had to say that. And I'm about to cry. Okay, so the taijutsu portion. It was Naruto against Sasuke. Naruto didn't want to show all of his powers, so he didn't go full taijutsu genius. He just punched Sasuke in the gut, as Sasuke lost his breath and went down. Naruto then shook his hand, as he wasn't going all power, so it kind of hurt a bit. Yeah, so then, English. All the fangirls said, he cheated! Ruka then said, there's no way he could have cheated. Time to begin the jutsu portion. As he says, does the transformation jutsu, clone jutsu, and substitution jutsu. Naruto does this flawlessly. And then Iruka says, any jutsu you want to show us? And Sasuke says, fire style, fireball jutsu. Naruto then he smirked. As he then, if this is a clan technique, I'm sorry, I'm just going to make it into a normal jutsu. He said, water style, water shark bomb. As it was like one small, that one shark bomb, but like smaller. As a water spouted, as it blew a hole in the wall, as Iruka said, amazing. As Naruto then goes back up. He gets handed his headband. As Naruto puts it on, hold on. As he looks just like Itachi, but without the clouds. So it's actually pretty interesting. As he's just Itachi with yellow hair. As Sasuke glanced over at Naruto, as he was thinking of Itachi. As, I'm sorry, I just have something on my mind. Yeah, so Sasuke was angry at this. 3, when they get out of class, Sasuke demands to challenge Naruto. Naruto, like, why? Sasuke then says, because you look like my brother and I want to kill my brother. And show that I'm better than you. All jutsus, everything's allowed. Naruto then nodded. As Naruto then pulled out the sword. As Sasuke gulped a bit. Because the short sword was as sharp as... what's the sharpest thing? Okay, it's just like really sharp. It could cut wood with one slice so clean. Yeah. So, Naruto then was running up as Sasuke said, "Fire style fireball jutsu." Naruto then infused his sword with water chakra as he sliced down. Yes, he does have all 5 chakra natures. I'm making him OP, okay? Please don't attack me. So, Sasuke was so surprised that Naruto just cut through his fireball. Naruto then kicked Sasuke in the face, breaking his nose. As Sasuke was holding his nose, Naruto then said, "You can't do any jutsus if you're worried about your nose." As then he resheathed the sword. As he then went through hand signs, as Sasuke was nervous, kind of. Naruto then said, "Water style, water shark bomb." As 5 shark bombs. They were small. Like, they weren't trying to kill him, they were just trying to knock him out. As they hit Sasuke, all 5 hit him, as he was nervous. He was standing still. He then gets knocked out. As Naruto said, "I didn't even use half my power there. Guess you are just weak." "I didn't even show you anything." As then he walks away, Sakura throws a punch at Naruto. Naruto then ducks as he kicks Sakura in the stomach, sending her flying. He then goes behind her as he kicks her to the ground. As he said, "Don't test me, as you don't even know how to use any jutsus." He knew how to use one, and he was pretty good. But you don't know how to use any. I don't expect you to get far in the ninja life. He then goes. As Itachi said to look over Sasuke, but not to have him seeing him as god of this world. So, yeah. We then see as Naruto is just going. As Naruto is just thinking on his mind. Anbu were now following Naruto. As Third Hokage requested after he was looking at Naruto's performance, wondering how did he learn this stuff. Naruto then just went in his home as he remembers it, and the Third Hokage always kept it in case Naruto returned. Naruto then cleaned up everything as we do a 3-day time skip. As Kakashi, every team was the same. Now, I'm definitely not going to do a Hinata ship. I might actually pick the own ship for this, but if you want a different ship than what I'm about to say, put down in that comments. For I'm going to make the ship is going to be, drumroll please. Oh wow, I said drumroll please and I don't even know the ship. I'll think of it later, don't worry about it. So, Kakashi comes in 3 hours late. As Sasuke is just glaring, so is Sakura. Sakura knows what happened if she threw a punch, so she didn't even this time. Yeah. And, Sasuke was just glaring at him. He didn't do anything, as his nose was broken. Still, he had a bandage around it. Hashi then walked in as he said, "Meet me on the roof," as he disappears. Naruto also disappears, as he actually made a summoning contract with the crows. So he disappeared in a flock of crows. As Sasuke was so surprised at as he kind of said, "Itachi?" As this frightened him, because he was not ready for Itachi. He knew if he lost to Naruto, he wouldn't even be ready for Itachi. Kakashi then saw as Naruto became appeared out of nowhere, and just a flock of crows. As he said, "That's Itachi's." But how does he have it? He then decides not to do it. He decides not to question it. As they go up, as Sakura is the same, Sasuke is not. He still does the likes and dislikes the same, but his goal is to defeat Naruto and kill Itachi. I'm sorry, I don't have corona, I promise. But Naruto just says, "My name is Naruto Uzumaki," as in he ends a sentence. Kakashi was waiting for something, but he never got an answer. So he just said, "Oh, you finished already?" Naruto said, "Yep. You gave us your name, I gave you mine. We're done." As Kakashi then says, "Well, we're going to be doing the bell test tomorrow. Meet me tomorrow at Training Ground 7. As they all nod. Damn, I'm going to have to do this for like 3 hours. Oh, I feel so bad on my throat. It's whatever. We can push through this, right? With me? Yeah, you're with me. Let's do this. As Naruto nods, as we are going to see Kakashi thinking to himself, as my sense didn't make any sense, but basically the next day they come at 5. Naruto actually ate, and Naruto knew what this test was even about before anyone told him. Now, this test is about teamwork. Naruto knew none of them would work with him. So he just was like, "Okay, I'll get the bells and give it to him." Kakashi then comes 3 hours late. And Sakura yells, saying, "Why aren't you here? Why weren't you here?" Kakashi then makes up an excuse, saying, "I had to help a poor old lady." As he then says, "I have to keep an eye on Naruto." So basically, they go in the forest. Everyone except Naruto. Naruto says, "Well, Kakashi, of the Sharingan, this will be interesting, as we will see who will come victory, who will win, basically. And if you win, my training was for nothing, as I trained as I was locked up. Very effective. So, how about we go?" As this was a lie. He wanted to lie because he knew Kakashi was listening. As he took out his sword, he infused it with fire chakra. As he dashed forward, Kakashi was so surprised at the speed. Naruto then cut as it hit the book, burning it to a crisp. Naruto said, "I always hated that book." Well, from the pervy-ish of it. Kakashi then got physically angry, as that was his book. Kakashi then instantly lifted up the Sharingan as he said, "You burned my book. You shall pay." As he was rushing forward, Naruto was blocking with his sword, as Kakashi was using kunais. As Naruto then said, "Okay, make this more fun," as he infuses it with earth chakra. As he blocks, the kunai then breaks. Naruto then slices. As it hit it hit the little side of Kakashi's shoulder, as then Kakashi substituted. It still hit his shoulder, though. As Naruto then said, "Kakashi, you already substituted?" I expected more from Kakashi of the Sharingan. Kakashi then said, oh, no, you're not allowed to see that. Kakashi then said, you infused your sword with chakra. I could tell, as he's huffing a bit, because using the Sharingan drains him. He then puts down, as he said, time to go right. As he then does a hand sign, as he said, it's Earth style, double execution. As he goes underground, Naruto says, oh, I see this jutsu. He then goes through hand signs, as he said, Earth style. No, let's do lightning style. Shocking palm, as he hits the ground. Now, this is my own jutsu, I'm pretty sure. Kakashi actually gets electrocuted, and he comes up as Kakashi's stunned for a second. Naruto then infuses his sword with fire chakra as he has it up to Kakashi's neck. He then grabs the sword. He grabs the bells, as he said, Kakashi, I wouldn't move if I were you. One cut from this and you'll have burn marks. Kakashi then said, I'm trapped. So he said, as then Naruto said, Sakura, Sasuke, come out. As these bells are yours if you come out. They do. As they were like, we can take it from him. Naruto then said, okay. Here you go, as he throws the bells. Kakashi, don't be pass. As I knew they would never work with me, so I just decided to do the easier thing. Do it myself. So he then says, fine, you pass. He then relieves the chakra from the sword as he then puts it as he leaves. Sasuke and Sakura did nothing. They just stood idly by. Kakashi then went to the third Hokage immediately, as he said, third Hokage. He gives a report and everything. Third Hokage is shocked as he said, get Naruto in here now. As the Anbu go for him. Naruto said, why are you here, Anbu? As they were hiding for a second. They're like, how did you know? Naruto said, sensing chakra. What do you want? They said, the third Hokage has asked for your, he asked to see you. As Naruto said, okay. Why do I keep on doing that? That's so stupid that I did that. Okay, but he goes as the Hokage asks Naruto, how did you learn those jutsus? Naruto said, what are you talking about? What jutsus? As the Hokage said, the jutsus you learned, you used on Kakashi. Naruto said, ninja rule number 1. Always have secrets. As then he leaves. The Hokage is like, he won't even tell me. Hold on, I'm gonna pause this real quick. As we're gonna do a month time skip. Sigh. So, this month time skip is going to be Naruto training, basically. Because C ranks aren't worth his time. So he just made a shadow clone. As they always did it. He then did the C rank mission that was required. As Sasuke asked for a better one. He wanted to defeat Itachi so bad. He just burst out and he said, give me a high-ranking mission. Like a C rank. Hokage said, sure. You will protect Tazna. As Tazna walked in, he made comments about everyone. Except Naruto and Kakashi. Now, Naruto then goes by the gate as he's all ready. He then Um, they then leave. As they're walking, they see a puddle. As um, they Naruto knows this again, jutsu. So does Itachi. Not Itachi. I said Itachi. Kakashi knows this. As Kakashi dies, Naruto isn't phased as he just throws a kunai. It goes in between their chains, locking them up. As Naruto then said, "You better start talking." As he has his two clones with a fire sword right by their neck. As they said, "We were hired to kill Kazuna." Naruto said, "Okay," as he slices their throats. As Naruto said, "Time to go. Kakashi, come out of the trees." As they then go, we do an hour time skip. As Naruto throws a kunai, it's a bunny rabbit. He hits dead in the center of the eyes. Not Haku, Zabuza throws the sword as it hits in between on the tree, basically. As Zabuza says, "Why me?" Zabuza then says, "Kakashi of the Sharingan. Surprising to see you here. And Naruto. I didn't know you were just a genin." As we do a flashback, Naruto has been training with both of them. He was just walking around. As he actually met Zabuza while walking around. Zabuza then said, "Boy, why are you with two S-rank shinobi?" Naruto then said, "'Cause I'm training with them." And Kisame says, "I'm a Jonin level," and Itachi says that I'm a Jonin level 2. As Zabuza then nodded. As Zabuza then said, "Naruto, I can't believe you haven't told them the secret yet." Naruto said, "You better shut up, Zabuza, or you will die in the next 3 seconds." Zabuza then said, "Funny talk. Let's do this. I'm not interested in Kakashi anymore." As he then picks up the sword as he goes after Naruto. Naruto then releases the sword. As Zabuza then said, "You didn't get a sword from him. Means that he's waiting till he dies to give it to you." Naruto then blocks the Executioner Blade, putting Earth Chakra. As Naruto then tries to punch Zabuza, Zabuza then dodges as he stands on the water. Naruto said, "This might be my only chance." As he does hand signs, he said, "Water style, massive water, shark bomb." As the water starts building up, as it's a ginormous shark. As it swallows Zabuza, as it explodes. You see Zabuza crawling, as he said, "Naruto, why don't I tell them your secret?" Spits out some blood, as he says, "You weren't just captured by Itachi and Kisame. You were," as Naruto then threw kunai, but it was deflected by Senbon. As Zabuza said, "Yes, let me tell them. So you weren't just captured." He then coughs up some more blood. He's like, "You weren't just captured. You were," as he didn't get to complete that sentence, as Naruto said, "Water shark bomb." As Haku decided to intervene, as she said, she used a jutsu she didn't know she could use. As she said, "Ice style, ice dragon," as it froze the water shark bombs. Zabuza and her got out. As Kakashi said, Kakashi said, I need to know what he was about to say. As Sasuke said, what was Zabuza about to say, Naruto? Naruto said, none of your concern. Nor yours, Kakashi, nor yours, Sakura. So he starts to go. He resheathed the sword as he says, Tazuna, are we allowed to stay at your place? Tazuna then nodded, saying, yes, you defend me against Zabuza, Momoshiki, an S-rank criminal. I thank you for that. Naruto then nodded as he said, let's go. As they're at the land of Wave. By this time, I'm not going to have any more time. Okay, I can make this longer. So, we basically see, sorry, taking a little breather. But, Kakashi has he can train, them as Zabuza comes back after a week of resting. As Naruto needs no training from Kakashi. They go on the bridge as Naruto defeated bandits that were at Tazuna's house. Haku and Zabuza was there. As when you got on the bridge, no one was there. And then you see two dragons. One of water, one of ice. As they launch at one person, Naruto. Naruto ran through hand signs like there was no tomorrow. As he said, Earth style, mud wall. As the mud wall started to crack. As Naruto said, dang. As he jumps up, as he says, what a shark bomb. As 5 little shark bombs come out as they go after Zabuza. Zabuza pulls out his executioner blade, blocking, but they do some damage. Naruto says, I have to go all out. Not that I want to, but I might have to. As his Sharingan then activates the 3 to most Sharingan. As then he said, Fire Sao, Dragon Flame Bomb. As he shoves it at Haku, the ice isn't melting, but it's fighting. As Naruto then said, Fire Sao, Dragon Flame Bomb, as he shoots it at Zabuza, as mist starts to go. Naruto pulls out the sword as it's fire. As he goes to Zabuza, Zabuza couldn't see him. As Naruto stabs Zabuza, his body started to burn to a crisp. Naruto then have the executioner blade, as he said, this is a better fit for me right now. As he runs to Haku, as she is distracted. He then slices at her feet. Haku has to jump away. She then sees as Zabuza is dead. Naruto said, you're the one who caused this. You could have let me walk free. But Zabuza knew some secrets that weren't allowed to be told yet. As he infuses his sword with lightning chakra, as he slices, Haku is then cut in half because Naruto increased the speed of the executioner blade. She then started to fall as you could see Zabuza dead. Naruto then puts the sword on his back as he said, knew some secrets you weren't allowed to tell, Zabuza. Pity. I thought you would have made it. Gato then starts clapping, saying, good job. I don't have to pay them now. Not that I was ever going to. Naruto says, well, it's time to kill you. As he pulls out the blade, as he increases with wind chakra. Oh, about the lightning chakra, I meant wind chakra. No, lightning chakra works as well as wind. So, never mind. He increases it with wind chakra. As he slices, Gato's men are cut in half. He then walks to Gato with his Sharingan on as he says, Gato, you shall know. You will know pain after I kill you. As he slices, killing Gato. As Gato is dead, Naruto then puts the sword on his back as he's looked back, deactivating his Sharingan. Kakashi saw that Naruto activated something in his eyes. As he was amazed that Naruto has the Sharingan. But no one will believe him, not even the Hokage, just because of the fact that Naruto is an Uzumaki, and his mother can never be Uchiha. So he goes and they build the rest of the bridge. Give me a short break, because I just talked really fast. So I will resume this as soon as I take a short break. Sorry. Okay, so, also, check the description for the, YouTube channels. Again, it would mean the world to me. But yeah, let's then, continue. As Naruto put the sword back on his back, he started walking away from Gato's dead body. As Kakashi was just staring at Naruto in amazement that Naruto has it. The Sharingan, he's so stuck on that. The crowd then starts cheering that Gato's dead, and they chant Naruto, Naruto. They keep on chanting that. Yeah. And so we then, hold on, gotta think of something. They then are walking back after the bridge is finished. It's called the Great Naruto Bridge. Itachi and Kisame heard of the Great Naruto Bridge, and they were happy for Naruto. Back to Kakashi's squad. Kakashi asked Naruto, how does he have the Sharingan? Sasuke said, Naruto doesn't have the Sharingan. Because he's not an Uchiha, and if he did, his eyes would be at a 3-tomo state. At a Tomoe. And if he was, and since he's not Uchiha, he wouldn't be able to turn them off, Kakashi. Kakashi said, well, Naruto wasn't paying attention, but I had my Sharingan activated. I saw that Naruto put chakra in his eyes, meaning one thing. Naruto was using the Sharingan. Naruto laughed, and he was laughing uncontrollably. As Kakashi actually stepped back a bit, Naruto was releasing bloodlust as he was laughing. As the two Genin were actually, falling to the ground, it was so much bloodlust. Naruto said, as he was laughing, you finally figured out. And he started laughing again uncontrollably. Good job, Kakashi. As then he stops the bloodlust and stops laughing. Let's get on our way. Sasuke then said, turn them on. Naruto said, fine. Remember how I said he looked like Itachi, but with, yellow hair? I'm changing that. Because I want him to be exactly like a mini Itachi. Guess what? Let's say his hair turned black mysteriously. Just say that. After his Sharingan was revealed, his hair turned black, and his eyes became black. Sorry it took so long to get into that, but yeah. As Naruto then turned around saying, do I remind you of someone with his 3 Tomoe activated? Sasuke was in shock. As he got so angry, he activated the 1 Tomoe. And he pulled out kunai, trying to slash at Naruto. Naruto then said, I think this reminds you more of Itachi now. As he takes the kunai from him and pokes him in the forehead like Itachi did. Remember that, Sasuke? And Sasuke said, "Shut up!" as he kicks at Naruto. Naruto blocks it, saying, "Sasuke, you really haven't done anything. Pity. You would have been such a great ninja." As then he kicks Sasuke, as Kakashi says, "Stop, we're a team." Naruto said, "If he doesn't attack me, fine." Let's talk about the Kurama situation. Kurama hasn't really been messing with Naruto's chakra coils at all. Because of Naruto having the Sharingan. I almost tripped there. I'm sorry. I was like, because Naruto's having the Sharingan, and I tripped. I'm sorry. But yeah, Kurama hasn't really been messing with Naruto. Since Naruto has the Sharingan, and that's his worst fear. The Sharingan. So yeah. Let's say they'll meet up in the month of training from the Chunin exams. That's all I'm going to say. But yeah, let's continue. Basically, Naruto is walking. As Sasuke was just glaring at Naruto so much. So was Sakura. Sakura just keeps on saying under her breath, "What a loser, idiot. He should die." She actually tried swinging at him once. Kakashi was about to stop this, but Naruto catched it and said, "Next time you throw a punch, Sakura Haruno, your hand is going to be broken many places." As Sakura then just stopped. As Kakashi facepalmed, saying, "This team has gone to hell." He then tells the Hokage about the mission, and the Hokage's eyes are so wide, like as wide as they could be, as he says, "Naruto, activate it." Naruto said, "Might remind you of someone," as he activates the three Tomoe. He's Sharingan. As, remember what I said, he had a black cloak? He has Zabuza's executioner blade on his back. And he has a leaf headband with his three Tomoe activated. Now this is starting to sound like a Kisame and Itachi mix. Doesn't that sound awesome? Like the two partners combined into one. I feel like that'd sound awesome. Wouldn't you? I think you would. So, yes, he looks like Kisame and Itachi mixed, but more of Itachi genes than Kisame. You know, if they were combining in, you know. He has a sword on his back like Kisame, and he has a cloak like Kisame and Itachi. He has a leaf headband on his forehead, and his hair looks like Itachi, and his Sharingans are blazing. So yeah, Naruto 3 Tomoe activated. As he says, "Naruto, tell me the truth. How did you train to get the 3 Tomoe state?" Naruto says, "Secrets, secrets. You gotta keep them. As we keep secrets to people also. Keep secrets about Sasuke's clan and much more. If you would like me to tell my secrets, I wouldn't mind telling the other secret to Sasuke over here." Sasuke says, "What secret?" Third Hokage says, "Fine, leave my office." So Naruto does. As Sasuke throws a punch at Naruto, and he's like, "What secret?" Naruto then catches it, saying, "Remember what I told Sakura Haruno? She wants to be basically your girlfriend. So this will hurt as much as it's hurting Sakura." As he crushes a bit, as Sasuke screams, Naruto then throws him to the wall. As Sakura goes running to Sasuke, Naruto said, "Sasuke, just remember what Itachi said. You don't have that much hatred. You're weak." As then he leaves. 3 days have gone by, and Kakashi has told them about the Chunin exams. And they all signed, and they're going. As Rock Lee, we go past the Genjutsu. And we just see Rock Lee, as Rock Lee says, "I challenge you, Naruto." Naruto said, "Why would you challenge me?" As Rock Lee said, "Because Kakashi is my friend's rival, my sensei's rival, and I just want to be like him. And I've heard that you don't have the power of youth." Naruto turned on his 3 Tomo Sharingan as he said, "What's this?" As before even Rock Lee jumped down, he said, "Genjutsu. 1,000 hands." As is my own little genjutsu. As it feels like 1,000 hands are gripping on to Rock Lee, as he has no chakra, so he can't dispel it. Naruto said, "You scared, Rock Lee? You're not moving." So Rock Lee says, "Genjutsu. I can't do anything, though, since I have no chakra." Guy Sensei would be disappointed in you for using chakra in a taijutsu battle. Naruto said, "You never declared it only a taijutsu battle. Maybe you never got the chance, but it's whatever. You never declared it. So, I'm okay. I guess you should surrender." Or, as he pulls out the sword, he sticks it up to, he sticks it near Rock Lee's neck as he says, "Give up, or there will be bloodshed." As this is kind of a kisame, as kisame is more of killing than Itachi. Itachi is just calm and collected. As Naruto smiles, as you see the shark teeth. Yes, I'm implanting so much of Kisame and Itachi in one little character. It's like you smush them together. Oh, you're not supposed to see that. But yeah. So, then, you're supposed to... Then Rock Lee says, "Fine, I surrender." Naruto then said, "Okay, good," as he kicked Rock Lee in the forehead. So Rock Lee went flying. Naruto said, "Genjutsu release." As then he starts walking. Naruto is free about people knowing his Sharingan now. As Itachi said, "Slowly show people your power, Naruto." Naruto said, "We do a flashback. Itachi and Kisame are training Naruto." As Naruto says, "Itachi, big brother Itachi, when will I be able to show my power to the rest of the world?" Kisame and Itachi laugh, as they're like big brothers to Naruto. As Kisame and Itachi both agreed, saying, "Show your power slowly. It'd be a waste of time if you just outed yourself that strong. But when you do show your Sharingan, you will basically keep it on, as your chakra reserves are much bigger than any of ours, because you have something special inside you." Now, I keep mine on all the time because I have a really large... Hold on, I gotta check on something. As the Sharingan basically takes chakra. Yeah. And Naruto basically has an infinite pool of chakra. So, yeah. That's why he can keep it on. That's why Naruto says, "Time to go," as he starts to leave. We basically go into the proctor's room, as Kabuto walks up. Well, no, not there yet. Team 10 walks up saying, I keep on forgetting teams. I'm so stupid. Okay, but Kiba's team, or Kiba, Hinata, and Shino walk up as Kiba yells, the Rookie 9 is back together as everyone starts to look at Naruto as they see his Sharingan. As what's his name? Shikamaru is more curious than anyone else as he said, Naruto, you're Uzumaki, how do you have the Sharingan? Naruto said, have your business, Shikamaru. As then Kabuto walks up saying, you're speaking way too loud, everyone can hear you. As they look, Naruto said, don't really care, Kabuto. As yes, I do know your name already. I was told something by our two masters, something very interesting, meaning not to trust you, and I know who you work for. As Kabuto's eyes then widened as he said, who are your two masters? Naruto said. Well, obviously you've collected detail on them, so you should probably know who my masters are, because you've also collected information on me. As Kabuto then laughed, saying, yeah, I do. Now out it. As Sasuke said, tell me about Naruto Uzumaki, as he said it so loud. As Kabuto starts flicking the card, as Naruto said, Kabuto, do you really think I'd let you reveal my secrets? As he then stepped on the card, and he said, Fire Style, Phoenix Flower Jutsu, as the card started to burn. As Kabuto said, dang it, that was my information. So, we then see as Sasuke was physically angry as he said, Kabuto, tell me who his masters were. As Kabuto said, fine, I will. As Naruto said, no you won't. Genjutsu. Knife in the back. I'm making random stuff up. That's not a Genjutsu. Hold on. Let me make up a real Genjutsu. He says Genjutsu. Hellhole. As you just hear Kabuto screaming as he feels like he's getting burned and stabbed. As Naruto, the proctor then comes in saying, stop what's happening here. Naruto said, fine. Genjutsu release. As Kabuto then gets up, as he's visibly frightened. And then he walks to sit down. They sit down as the proctor says, begin. Naruto instantly writes down everything as he said, my master is smart. My Itachi already knew that questions. So he did them all. As this was a new world record. As Ibuki put this in his mind. As Naruto was waiting on the 10th question, which he knew to stay for. So, yeah. We then see as... Hold on, give me a second. Okay, so Ibuki then says, after 40 minutes, Ibuki says, well, before I say the 10th question, do any of you want to leave? As he's playing his mind game, he says, do any of you want to leave? If you leave right now, you'll be able to take it later. But if you stay and get the question wrong, we'll never be able to take this again. 14 people leave, meaning there's 26 left. Or 24 left. There's 26 left to now. So, Ibuki then says, good job, you've all passed. This was a mind game to see if you'd stay and let your teammates down. You didn't, which is good. He then said, good job. And then Anko busts through the window saying, meet me at the forest of death now. As she then jumps through the window, Naruto said, I see disappears and crows flying away. As Anko sees a bunch of crows drop Naruto. Become Naruto, as Naruto said, Anko, it seems like you've seen a ghost. as Anko was shaking a bit. Anko says, "You look just like Itachi." Naruto then smiled as you see the sharp teeth. Naruto said, "I do, don't I?" As she said, "Sharp teeth. What?" As Naruto said, "Let's continue." As everyone's here, Naruto was then listening to every rule. As she then signed the paper, they sign. As the Force of Death happens, Naruto had gotten an Earth Scroll. And Naruto had sent a clone over to find another team's Heaven Scroll. As he did find another team, the clone easily cut them down with the Executioner Blade. He didn't even have to use Jutsu. So, yeah. He then brought the Heaven Scroll back to Naruto by using the crow summoning contract. As the crows brought the scroll to Naruto, Naruto said, "Good job." Naruto said, "Let's head for the mansion now. I have the other scroll." Then a grass Genin said, "Not yet. You won't be leaving yet." Naruto said, "Orochimaru, hi. As I can tell from your chakra." As Orochimaru said, "You look familiar to two people, I know." Naruto laughed, saying, "Yes, I do," as he has a smile. As Orochimaru then said, "The Three-Tomo Sharingan, that hair, that smile, that sword. Haha, you were trained by two people." Naruto said, "Why do people try to keep on outing me?" As he then ran through hand signs, he said, "Water style, water shark bomb, shotgun mode." As he keeps on shooting out water shark bombs. Some of them hit Orochimaru, knocking him back. But it's like keep on spewing out in 16 out of his mouth. Naruto then said, lightning style, lightning stream, as he's shooting out water shark bombs. As more than hit Orochimaru, Naruto then pulled out the sword saying, "Wind chakra infusion, cutting slash." As Orochimaru got hit in the arm, cutting off his arm, Naruto said, "Can't have that," as he infuses his sword with fire chakra as he slashes down. As the arm is then burned, Naruto said, "I guess you have to find something new, Orochimaru." Orochimaru was licking his lips as he said, "You have the Sharingan, an upgrade state than Sasuke's. I want your body!" As he rushes with his neck, Naruto said, "What did Itachi say to you again? Oh, with these eyes, I can do anything." He says, "Genjutsu, 1,000 grabbing arms." As Orochimaru couldn't do anything. Naruto said, "You always have to remember what Itachi said. Itachi is really smart, you see." As he then goes, as he slices down. As Orochimaru was screaming because Naruto put fire chakra in his sword to cut through the skin, and he also put lightning chakra. So fire chakra was at the tip, and fire chakra was on the sword, but on the tip was lightning chakra. Naruto said, "Get impaled." As he shoves it in Orochimaru, Orochimaru starts to scream as Naruto said, "Yes, scream some more," as he has a smile. As Sasuke is just backing up slowly. As Naruto said, "You can't get my body, Orochimaru. I wouldn't even try if I were you." As he then picks up the sword, putting it on his back, as he said, "I'll let you stay here for the Anbu to come get you." As he said, "Fire style, fireball jutsu," as he shot up. As Orochimaru said, "Genjutsu release," Naruto said, interesting. you can genjutsu release. Okay. Well then, Hellhole Genjutsu. As Orochimaru, this genjutsu felt like reality. As Naruto said, let's go. He'll break out of it, but they'll at least know he's injured really badly. As they then leave, Orochimaru said, new body, I need one right now. As he goes to find a new body, Naruto said, Orochimaru, you can definitely not beat me. As Orochimaru then was gone, they were at the tower. Even before, not before Gaara, but a little bit, after Gaara's team. And a little bit before Kiba's team. Now, so Sasuke's going to get the curse mark, by something. You'll just don't worry about it. As they're standing there, it's been 5 days. It's time for the preliminaries. As there were the same amount of people in the preliminaries, in the original, as there are now. As I'm going to... What's the heck of it? Hold on, should I change up the battle? No, it should be fine. As it's Naruto versus Kiba. All the battles happen the same. Hinata is not fighting for Naruto, though. She barely even knows Naruto. Naruto saved her once. She's like Naruto. But Naruto doesn't like her back. As it's not going to be Hinata's ship. But you know what ship this could be. Yeah. Could be Konan. Should I make a Konan ship? I might make a Konan ship. Oh god. I might make a Konan ship. Yeah, don't worry about it. I think I know of the ship. So, Naruto is now, walking down. As Naruto said, so impatient. Kiba was already down there saying, hurry up, coward. Naruto walked down as he said, I'm the coward. Let's see if you know any tactics of genjutsu. As Kiba said, genjutsu. He hasn't really studied on genjutsu. I know he knows how to break it. I don't think he really studied on it. So Naruto said, maybe you haven't studied on genjutsu and you can release it, but who cares? I won't use genjutsu on you. As his Sharingan is just on. Kakashi says Naruto's gonna win. Kurenai's like, how do you know? Kakashi says he was trained by Itachi. No doubt about that. And I'm pretty sure he was trained by Kisame. It'd be dumb to not think that because of his shark teeth. 2 S-ranked ninjas combined into one boy. How do you think that's going to go against your Genin level ninja? About to be Chunin level. I mean, Genin level. He's still Genin level. How do you think that's going to go? As Kurenai says, if it goes too far, I'll stop the match. As Kakashi said, you might have to. As Naruto said, well, it's time to go. As he waves through hand sights, he said, water style, water shark bomb, shotgun style. As he shoots out multiple 16 sharks in one swift movement. Not swift movement. And one jutsu. 16 shark bombs in one jutsu blast. As Kiba is trying to dodge these, one hits him, another hits him, 3 more hit him. 5 hit him. As he's starting to slow down, Kiba says, Akamaru, let's do this. Fang over fang. Naruto said, lovely. As he just said, I would love to see you go up against this. He said, mud style, mud wall, mud style, mud dragon. As they're clashing together, the mud dragon and the Kiba's fang over fang. Now, the mud dragon is destroying Kiba. It's actually pushing him to the ground. Kiba says, what? Naruto said, how about this new jutsu I made up? He says, fire style, fire ground, as he punches the ground. Now, this is probably a lava technique, but, you know, it's a weaker version of the lava, you know, surrounding the earth. It's weaker. It just burns. As the ground starts to be engulfed in flames where Kiba was falling. Kiba couldn't even move, Naruto said. Let's make this simpler on you, as he said. As he started laughing, saying, Earth-style twin mud dragons. As 2 mud dragons come out of his mouth. As they start pushing Kiba down even more. As Kiba is screaming out. He's starting to get burned. Naruto said, I'll stop the jutsu if you surrender. Kiba said, I will never surrender, Naruto said. Okay. As he stops the fire and stops the mud dragon, Kiba falls. Naruto said, since you don't surrender, how about this? As he pulled out the executioner blade. Only use my blade. And obviously, chakra infusing powers. As he put wind chakra, as he said, wind slash, while Kiba was down. Akamaru tried blocking it, but Akamaru went flying to the wall. Naruto said, do you let your puppy take all the hits for you? As his sword engulfed in fire, as Naruto said, sad. As he slices it, he cuts off some of Kiba's skin. As Naruto said, you'll feel burning sensation now. As Kiba starts to scream, as he says, it burns, Naruto said, I could put it out for you. Now, he's going to infuse the sword with water chakra, as the sword is now going to spew out water, as it's going to wrap around Kiba. Naruto says, this is my own type of water engulfing my sword. Now, it will trap the target in one place in a water bubble, you could say. It gives me enough opportunity to go over there and slash him down. If he's unconscious, then the proctor will call it, right? Yeah, he should be unconscious soon. As you see bubbles. As Kiba becomes unconscious, and you see one bubble, Naruto says, fine, I'll stop it. As he stops it, Proctor says, Naruto, Uzumaki, the winner. Naruto said, yep. As Kurenai was angry. So was Kakashi. Kakashi said, Naruto, you didn't have to take it that far. Naruto said. So he starts laughing. And he said, yes, I did. If he would have surrendered, I wouldn't have had to. But obviously, people don't know how to give up, do they? No, I didn't think so. So if you have your own opinion, keep it to yourself. As Kurenai then said, you damn brat. She said, Genjutsu. Pit of spiraling hell. Naruto kept on walking. As she said, how does the Genjutsu not work? Naruto said, you're an actual idiot. You know that? As he said, do you know how the Sharingan works, right? Immune to all Genjutsus. You decide to use a Genjutsu on me. You're such an idiot, Kurenai. You'll now take the jutsu 10 times stronger. As she starts to scream, Naruto said, and I won't release the Genjutsu till you realize it's a Genjutsu. As he starts to go on the wall. The medics, she doesn't even notice it's a genjutsu. It's too powerful for her to notice. As if she would have been smart about it, she would have noticed it was a genjutsu. Naruto said, "I'll stop it," as he stops it, as Kurenai's breathing heavily. Asuma then says, "You didn't have to do that, Naruto." Naruto says, "Oh, do we have a little crush?" Interesting. As he then said, "Then tell your girlfriend to not try to place a genjutsu on me, 'cause it will go wrong for her." As then he jumps down as it's time for the picks to see who's going up against who. It's all the bells are actually the same. I was thinking about changing it, but I won't. Okay, so sorry about that. But so Naruto says, "I'm facing off against Neji." His smile grows bigger. As he says, "This will be an easy fight." As he starts to leave. Now, the people who are precious to him, I'll tell you, Itachi, Kisame, only two people precious to him. Yes. And you want to know how he's going to unlock the Mangekyou Sharingan? Yeah. You will see shortly. Not shortly. You'll probably see soon. You probably already guessed why he's going to get the Mangekyou. But yeah. Let's continue. Alright. So we do in the month, Jiraiya actually came to see Naruto, because Naruto is back. Jiraiya goes to the Third Hokage asking where Naruto is. Third Hokage's like, "Jiraiya, I think we need to sit down and talk." And Jiraiya says, what's happening with Naruto?" Third Hokage gets a puff. He puffs his pipe as he says, "Naruto's already been trained by the two strongest people. Or S-rank shinobi, sorry." As he's like, "What?" I thought he was taken for 4 years. As the Hokage says, "Yes, but he was trained. He wasn't just taken, he was trained by Itachi and Kisame." As this point, Kakashi pointed this out because he said, "Look at the images for Itachi and Kisame, and tell me it doesn't look like both of them had combined." He then shows them, and then he shows a picture of Naruto, as this was ninja regulation pictures. As Naruto had a sword, he just got it taken after he got back from the Land of Waves. That's why it took 3 days to tell. But he had Executioner Blade on his back. His hair looked like Itachi. His headband looked like Itachi. And he had a 3-tomo activated with a black cloak. And Jiraiya said, "But I can change him, right?" He said, the third said, "We actually have no clue where Naruto is. He vanished after being, during the month, training. And he can't accept your summoning contract, as he already has one with the crows." As Jiraiya said, "What? Minato's legacy is ruined?" As Third Hokage said, yes, sorry, Jiraiya. This one might not go as planned. As we haven't seen Naruto, so you can't really train him and bring him back to the light. As then something weird happened. Naruto has been training in the explosive clone jutsu. He's trained in the crow jutsu. Clone crow jutsu. Where he has... No, that's a genjutsu, sorry. Hold on, give me a second. Okay, so, that was a genjutsu, sorry. Sorry, I'm just laughing at what I'm going to do. Sad, but it's going to be great, kind of. So, I want to make something happen before the guard gets taken. Because I just feel like it. Okay. Sorry if other people don't want it, but I'm going to change the story a bit. You know, put my own parts together. I hope you guys don't mind that. If you do, I'm so sorry. And, yeah. But it's going to be better to the story, I promise. So, and you all might hate me after what I'm about to do soon. Yeah, so let's just continue with the what if. So basically, Naruto is going to go in the... He has basically been training for a month. He's back at the village. Jiraiya was actually waiting at the village gate for him. Naruto has left the village to go train somewhere. Naruto said, "Or you?" Jiraiya said, "Someone you should have trained with?" "As I am the Toad Sage," Naruto said. "Oh, the weakest Sannin." And Jiraiya said, "I'm not the weakest." Naruto said, "Orochimaru's stronger than you." And, he's not stronger, but I count you as the weakest. Tsunade might be weaker, but she has potential. You are just a toad, basically. Dissing on Jiraiya. If you all are Jiraiya fans, I'm sorry. It's how the story's supposed to go. I'm sorry. But yeah, let's continue. As Jiraiya said, "The third Hokage wants to speak to you," he says. Naruto said, "I don't really care. I have a tuning exam to go to. If you want to stop me, go ahead." As Jiraiya said, "Fine." As he's starting to whip his hair around as he said, "Hedgehog Jutsu, hairstyle." Hairstyle, hedgehog jutsu. You know how he poofs up his hair and wraps it around things? That's what he tried to do with Naruto. As Naruto said, as he starts laughing, saying, "You're trying to stop me." As he turns into a bunch of crows. And he said, and then you see him flying up as he said, "You can't stop me." As he goes to the tuning exams, landing right down. So yeah, let's continue. As Jiraiya said, "Damn. Couldn't even get him." As Naruto said, "Okay, let's continue." As he walks in the stadium, with the tuning exams and all. Okay. So, you basically see everyone standing there. As Naruto is the first one to be there. And, yeah. So, no, he's not. He's the first one to fight, sorry. So, Naruto is going to be fighting first against Neji. Neji said... Wait, hold on, let me pause this real quick. Okay, continue. Neji says the Bakugan is greater than the Sharingan. "You can dare to beat me. Destiny has made me the winner." Naruto says, "You and your destiny bullcrap. How about this?" As he said, he started laughing actually. He said, "Fire style, dragon flame bomb. Wind style, wind dragon. Lightning style, Kareem. Or, lightning dragon. And water style, water dragon jutsu." As there's 4 dragons, Naruto said, "This is my own jutsu." As he said, earth style, mud dragon jutsu. As they all combine into 5 elemental dragons, it's humongous. As Naruto said, "Why don't you block this destiny?" As he shoves it. And the rotation's trying to block it, but it starts to crack. As it cracks fully. He's still doing the rotation, but there's no chakra, so he stops. The dragon then hits him. It's as strong as earth. It burns like fire. It is drowning him like water. It is electrocuting him like lightning, and it's as fast as wind. And as fast as lightning. As it starts hitting him. As he screams out in pain, Naruto said, "I didn't even have to use my Sharingan or any taijutsu." What a disappointment. As the wall starts cracking. As Naruto said, "He's probably done," as he stops the jutsu. It just goes up in the sky and disappears. As you see Neji is on the ground, all bloody. As the proctor said, "Naruto's the winner." Everyone stared at Naruto in amazement. Naruto said, "Of course I'm the winner." So, he then goes up in the stands. As he said, "Well, let's begin." All the fights happen the same. And Sasuke's and Gaara's happen the same. As Naruto said, "The one-tail Shikaku." And we do a flashback. As Naruto was training, he actually went in his mindscape and he saw Kurama. As Naruto says, "Hello, what's your name?" Obviously, it's not the Nine-Tailed Fox. It's told by Itachi, every tailed beast has a name. Kurama then says, "It's Kurama." Naruto said, "Okay, I just wanted to say hello because, I have to see who's inside my body." As Kurama said, "Okay," as Naruto left. Naruto then said, "This is why I agreed to the crow summoning contract." As he ran through hand signs, as he said, "Summoning jutsu," as a ginormous crow came. It had a crown, and it had 2 blades on its feet, pointing directly as he could fight, as Naruto jumped on him. It was just as big as the 9-tailed beast, which is even bigger than Gamabunta. So, yeah. Let's continue. As he said, "Sorry for summoning you, King Crow, but I need your help defeating that one over there, Shikaku." As the crow said, "It's okay, Naruto." So, he then goes, as the swords jab into Shikaku. Crow then picks at Shikaku, as Shikaku is screaming. Naruto said, "Now I just gotta wake up Gaara." As sand spikes come after Naruto, but he's jumping way too fast, as he punches Gaara in the forehead. As Gaara wakes up, Shikaku says, "Not already!" As Gaara starts to fall, Naruto catches him and doing Talk no Jutsu. Yeah, Talk no Jutsu. And yeah. So Gaara is now good because of Talk no Jutsu. Sasuke got hit with the curse mark by Orochimaru. That's why he wasn't able to go help or do anything. Yeah, the Hokage still dies, and Jiraiya has to look for a new Hokage, or it's going to be him. Yeah. Oh, I have to talk for like 2 more hours. And 20. Oh, sorry. Hold on, let me do math. I'm gonna have to talk for like 2 more hours. Oh, odd. So yeah. Continue. As we basically see that. Sorry, yawn. Jiraiya is looking for Tsunade. Now, Naruto obviously didn't go with Jiraiya. Jiraiya brings back Tsunade after a week. Tsunade approves of Naruto going with Jiraiya, because Jiraiya really wants to help Naruto with his heart. You know, putting back to the good side. But Naruto's already left, actually. As they were searching for him everywhere, but Naruto's left. Now, Kisame and Itachi would have came, but they would have left knowing that Naruto's in with Jiraiya. So Naruto actually goes to see Itachi. He asks the crows where Itachi was, and they tell him he was actually in the woods right now. He was just with Kisame as they were talking. Naruto said, "Okay, take me to Itachi." As they were near a waterfall, Naruto goes. He said, "Hi there, Itachi. Hi, big brother Itachi. Hi, big brother Kisame." Kisame says, "Hello there, Naruto." Itachi says, "Hello there, Naruto." Naruto said, your little brother's doing good, Itachi. He just finds him the most powerful person in the village because he's a Uchiha and all of that. As Kisame then knows the sword on Naruto's back. As he said, "How'd you get the executioner blade, Naruto?" Naruto said, "Oh, well, that was my actual first C-rank mission. We had to go protect this bridge builder, and it was more than a C-rank mission. It was an actual S-rank mission. But I killed Zabuza and his little weapon, or tool, as Zabuza would call it, but, you know, yeah. And, yeah, that's how I got the executioner blade. I killed Zabuza with a normal sword." As Kisame said, "Well, I hope when I die you take this sword." Naruto said, "Yes, I will. I'll even find someone to pass down the executioner blade to. And when I die, I'll pass it down to my student, the Samahade." As Kisame said, "Good job, Naruto." As Itachi said, "We're proud of you, Naruto." Naruto said, "I know. I have 3 years of training. I was wondering if I could stick with you guys for 3 years. As they say, "Sure, Naruto. I'm sure you won't be any trouble since you've done so much missions. We'll just keep you with us. And make sure not to get in our view when we're doing a meeting, okay?" Naruto says, "Okay," as he goes to train a bit. As Kisame and Itachi start talking serious. "We really going to keep him here? He might get hurt." Kisame then says, "I know, but I'm sure if he wants to stay here, he can. And I'm sure with enough training, with us training him, he should be fine, right?" Itachi says, "I hope so." So, yeah. We do a 3-year time skip. Yes, sir, we do. Now, I'm changing order around here. I'm changing a little bit of the order, just changing some of it. Because I want Naruto to get that Mangekyou Sharingan. So yeah. Let's continue with this what if. Wait, hold on. I actually have to search something up real quick. Actually, the Itachi death does happen before Kara's. So, yeah, I'm going to keep it in that order. So, yeah, let's do that order. As Naruto was told to go back to the Leaf Village, as Itachi knew what was about to happen, and he didn't want Naruto to bear witness, because he liked Naruto too much. Naruto said, okay, as he started to go back. They were a long ways away. Sasuke just killed Orochimaru and made his team. He's now going to find Itachi. As he finds Itachi. Okay, if that didn't happen in the same order, then it's whatever. I'm keeping it the order I said. So, yes. Sasuke finds Itachi. And Itachi said, hello there, younger brother. Sasuke said, I thought you'd have Naruto with you. As Itachi said, I actually just sent him away. He then said, well, I'm going to kill you, Itachi. As I'm not having, Sasuke's eye get plopped out first or whatever, just continue with this what if as planned. You know what I mean? You have to. So, Itachi says, Sasuke, you do not have enough hatred yet. Sasuke says, I think I have plenty, Itachi. You're the one who killed our clan. For what? For what? So you could test your power? You shall die today by my hand, and I will revenge the Uchiha clan for your mistake in killing them. Itachi said, okay. As they go in a fight, Kisame is holding off everyone. Naruto, then a crow comes, and it says Itachi is getting attacked by an Uchiha. Naruto then rushes back. He wasn't in time, though, as Sasuke had fallen, but so Itachi died. As Itachi, when he went there, he saw Itachi's dead body. He also saw that his eyes were plucked out but put back with some others. As he started to cry, he yelled, Itachi! As Kisame went back to see. He hates seeing Naruto cry. Naruto looked up and he said, Kisame, how'd this happen? Kisame said, Itachi was losing blood fast because of his chakra disease. He never thought to tell you, but I knew. He also had the Mangekyou Sharingan, as you kept on seeing. You have it now, though, as one of your loved ones was killed, and you're upset. As let me tell you what Naruto's looks like. Naruto's Sharingan has a circle around it. It like Indra's. But it's just like Indra's. So you're like, how could he have Indra's Mangekyou Sharingan? As yes, that's what it, hold on, let me hold on. Yes, it just has swirls. As he has Indra's DNA in him because of Ashura. As Kisame then said, there's one thing that I can tell you that I can help you, as Itachi would have wanted this. These are Sasuke's eyes, but they work the same as Itachi's. Naruto, I learned some medical ninjutsu because Itachi told me to, and said it would help you in the future. I understand why he told me I should do that now, as he plucked out Sasuke's eyes as he put them in Naruto's. He then did the healing, he did the medical ninjutsu. As Naruto then did something that he'd never had Itachi's blood in him, but his Sharingan was a mixture of Indra's and Itachi's. As you see Itachi's, imagine that with Indra. His swirling line with Itachi's Mangekyou. As, let me tell you, his Mangekyou's abilities. He has two. He has Tsukuyomi, Amaterasu. Let me give him a third. He also has Kamui. As I'm giving him Kamui because I like the swirling behind it. And that kind of reminds me of like a portal. You get sucked into a portal. That's the swirling. So he has Amaterasu, infinite. He has Tsukuyomi, and he has Kamui, long and short range. Yes. You're like, how could he have three? Just play along with it. And obviously Sasuke has the same. I think it's like Amaterasu. Yeah. It's whatever though. As Kisame said, I think Itachi loved you more than his even younger brother. As you have grown on him, as you've grown on me. As the Gaara thing's about to happen, but we have to wait for Naruto to return. Naruto's just crying as Kisame is holding on to Naruto. As they're hugging each other. You know, as this was this position for about an hour, as Naruto fell asleep and Kisame did not want to move. Kisame then was getting called by the Akatsuki, as he said, Naruto, I'm going to have to lay you down for a second. As he stands up, and then he joins, being the hologram, he says, yes? Why isn't Itachi here? He got killed. Pain said, sad. It's sad, but okay. As you must retrieve his ring. As he then nodded. But the ring was off his finger. He's like, where'd the ring go? He looks at Naruto's hand. Naruto is wearing it. Naruto then felt a tingling sensation. So, Kisame said, hold on, give me a second. As he pops out there, he says, Naruto, don't put chakra in that finger. Naruto said, why? Kisame then said, hold on, if you're going to do that, then wear this. As he throws a mask, and he also throws Itachi's cloak. Naruto does, as it's a masked person. As he said, hello? As he looks around, he sees multiple people. As Pain said, who's this? Kisame then said, well, obviously. Now that I'm thinking about it, Itachi didn't die first from the Gaara thing, but we're doing it my order, okay? As he then said, this is the new person for Itachi. He is as skilled or skilled more than Itachi, as he actually has the Mangekyou Sharingan. He has the Eternal Mangekyou Sharingan. As Pain said, okay. So, What's your name? Naruto then said, my name is Uchiha Naruto. As Pain said, that's a nine-tails Jinchuriki. As Kisame said, no. It's just, it happened to be the same name, but the last names are different. Uzumaki Uchiha. As Pain's like, I guess so. As he's like, but still, we do have the nine-tails Jinchuriki working for us. It'd be better. As Kisame said, when there's trouble, he will come to the Akatsuki and help me out, as he's my new partner. Pain nodded, saying, okay. As they relieve the call, Naruto takes off the mask, but keeps the cloak. As Kisame said, you know you can't wear that when you're in the village, right? Naruto said, he's sighing. He said, yeah, I know, I'll put back on my black one. He keeps the cloak underneath him, though. He has like a double cloak. As Kisame laughs, saying, you're that attached to his stuff, aren't you? Are you? Naruto says, yeah. I just miss him. As Kisame says, I know. As they were kind of like a family. Yeah, they were like a family. So, yeah. We then go back to the leaf. Naruto is there. As he's wearing the ring finger. He's wearing the ring on his ring finger as he walks in the village. Now, he is going to... Wait, hold on. Give me a second. I'm actually going to do something that I've never actually done before. I'm going to include the Pain arc. It's going to be amazing. As Naruto comes in the village at the right time, he says, hello. Take me to the Hokage, for I am Naruto. As he says, you look more like Itachi. Naruto said, I've been told that, as he goes to the Hokage building. As Jiraiya was speaking to Tsunade, Tsunade then sees a bunch of crows as it's Naruto. Naruto said, hello there. I'm done with my 3-year training trip. And she says, not with Jiraiya though. As Naruto said, I know, I trained with people better than Jiraiya. As Jiraiya said, As Naruto had coldness in his eyes. As he said, when should we kill Sasuke Uchiha? He said that out loud. He wasn't even thinking it. As Tsunade said, I cannot kill the last Uchiha, for he's supposed to repopulate the clan. Naruto said, fine. But if he comes in contact with me, he's dead. You hear me? He's dead! As he screamed that. As Tsunade wrote that down to make sure Sasuke gets back safely. As, Jiraiya said, what did he do to you? Naruto said, shut up. As Naruto Susanoo is going to be red, just like Itachi's. It's going to be red, half blue. As let me tell you why I chose this. Half red for Itachi, half blue for Kisame. Because he just molded his chakra into that. As he loves them both equally. As to remember them by, he's going to take their rings and wear them. Yes. As... How did Kisame die? Kisame died because he wouldn't relieve information after Naruto tried to get the perfect Jinchuriki. Okay. I'm going to tell you how he dies soon. I'm going to change this story a bit, making a what if mine. Holy. Yes, so let's continue. As Tsunade was about to question Naruto before a letter came rushing in, as it said, Gaara, the Kazekaze of the sand, has been taken by the Akatsuki. Naruto said, okay. And Tsunade then said, call for a team. Oh, I forgot the... I'm so stupid. The Sasuke retrieval arc. I never went by that, and I've been doing this for like an hour and 09. Okay. For those of you who are confused why there's no Sasuke Uchiha arc, is because Naruto left as soon as Tsunade came. I mean, Naruto left as soon as Tsunade came. I'm sorry, I did not say anything about that. But yes. Naruto, left before the Sasuke Uchiha arc could ever happen. Okay? That's fair, because Naruto would have taken Sasuke back to the village, basically. So yeah. Let's just go back to this what if. As Naruto is right now just Naruto is just standing there as there were Sakura, Kakashi, Naruto, and was there another person? I swear there was another person. No, just those three. But my guy's team comes too soon. Or was it Sai who came also? Hold on, give me a second. I'm gonna say Sai wasn't sent yet. Yeah, Sai isn't sent yet. Yeah. So basically, they go and and they go to the sand village. Sorry. They go in the sand village as since they go in the sand village, Torma already asked what happened. Naruto looks the same, she said. As Sakura then helps Kankuro, and they get off to go helping, go after, what is it called? They go after Gaara. Now, they get stopped by some decoys. As people looked like, people look like Kisame. As Naruto helped with this, he gave flashback. He gave Kisame a really good Genjutsu scroll. As he said, use this if you're ever in trouble. It basically projects you as 4. As they get stopped and they already finished the extraction process. As Naruto is there, he says, Gaara is dead. I feel sorry for him. And I also heard Itachi doesn't like this fellow. So, let's just end this off. As he goes into his Eternal Mangekyou Sharingan saying, who cares what I show them? It's not like it's going to do anything anyways. As he then goes after them. Deidara yells, the Sharingan! Naruto said, oh yeah, I just put in the Mangekyou. I don't really need to use my other... actually the Eternal Mangekyou Sharingan, so he has to keep in the Eternal Mangekyou Sharingan. Naruto says, not Infinite Tsukiyomi, Tsukiyomi. As you hear Deidara yelling in pain and agony. Deidara can't move his body anymore. Naruto says, "We'll finish you off easily." As he slices at Deidara, Deidara dies. As Sasori said, "Time to use my puppet art." As like the whole sky fills up with puppets as they go to attack. As Chio was there, and that fight goes the same, but easier since Naruto and Kakashi are there. And Sasori is dead. He didn't actually tell them any information because he died that fast. Chio then told them to give the scroll to Konkoro, as it would be a good puppet for him to use. Yeah. Then she killed herself to save Gaara. Naruto turned off his Sharingan and said, "Gaara, you up?" As Gaara got up. He said, "Yeah, I'm up. I'm a little bit... my head's hurting a bit, but that's all." Oh, and yeah, my guy's team came and dealt with the people on top. Yeah. That's what basically happened. So, yeah. Hold on, give me a second, I'm thinking. So, yeah, hold on. I'm taking a hot minute to think. So, they could return Gaara. Now, the pain arc happens very, very soon, actually. I think Naruto goes and sees that Jiraiya is gone. He asks where Jiraiya go, and she's just curious. He doesn't really care. As she said, Jiraiya went to go to the Rain Village to see something. We go there. Jiraiya is absolutely dead. They say they're going after the Nine-Tails Jinchuriki. Jiraiya dead. He's like gone. Naruto isn't phased, but Tsunade's like really upset. Then the pain arc happens. The Six Paths of Pain comes up and they say, "This world shall know pain," as he says, "Almighty push." Or no, I don't know, Shinra Tensei, no, that's something else. So it says, "Almighty push," as the Leaf Village is getting destroyed. As, I think I'm going through this arc really too fast. So yeah, let's try to make this as good as possible. And yeah. So, Naruto activated his Tonemon Sharingan as he said, "Susanoo." As the Susanoo is half blue, half red. As, okay, really, the pain things aren't going to do jack to Susanoo. Naruto walks up, as the pain aren't really doing anything to him. Naruto stomps on them, as he kills five out of the six pains. As it killed especially the revival pain. As Nagato then heavy breathes as he's like, as Tendo, the Diva Path says, "You're supposed to be on our side." Naruto said, "No, I'm not." You thought, though. As he then said, "I'm coming after your eyes, Nagato." He then breaks it. As Nagato then starts to breathe heavily. As obviously he can't get the Renegon without stealing them from Nagato. But there'll be someone else's Renegon, meaning he can't really turn them off. So, this is basically what Naruto's Renegon ability is going to get. He's going to get... You know what? That's for another story. Hold on. So, Naruto then says, well, he feels his eyes, or he looks. His eyes are different. Did you know you can actually use the Susanoo with the Renegon? Hold on, give me a second. I'm gonna search that up. Yes, if the user is its own Renegon, then yes, they can. So, there we go. We're gonna have Naruto have the Renegon with the Susanoo. Now you're like, dude, you're making him way too overpowered, and how would he even get the Renegon? Well, let me tell you something. So, obviously, the Ashura reincarnation is not supposed to have the Renegon at all. It's supposed to be Indra's. But, here's what's going to happen. Naruto's going to be Uchiha. And since, Ashura has the Sage Path powers, Naruto's obviously going to get the Renegon. Now, please let me do this. He's going to gain the Renegon during the fight with Nagato. As Nagato, we go to Nagato. As Nagato says, bring me someone. As Konohana just brought him a civilian. A ninja. A powerful ninja. She actually brought him the, five-tailed Jinchuriki. As his body isn't completely down and he has no chakra. As Nagato says, bring him closer. As he pulls out his hand and he touches the five-tailed Jinchuriki's forehead. As he said, life absorption path. As Nagato gets, he starts to grow his, red hair back. He can get out of the thing, and he's wearing an Akatsuki robe. As Nagato said, I'm ready for him. As Konan said, Nagato, you're alright. Nagato said, yes. I gain my life. I gain more life if I steal another person's life when they have especially a lot of chakra. That's why I asked for you to get Jinchuriki's body. She nodded. Okay, so you're asking, Naruto didn't change Nagato at all. Well, no one really died, basically. Because when the Diva Path used Almighty Push, let's say Naruto was already there. He already had a Susanoo. So he took the blunt of the attack, basically. Some people died, like 100 people, but that's it. That's all people who died. Dude, I have to do this for like another hour. Oh my god, I'm gonna be so tired. You better follow those people I asked, please. And get me to 1K, please. I beg of you. Yeah. So, help those people out. I want them to get more motivation to post and everything. Help those people out for me. Yeah. Let's go with the what if again. So, Naruto is basically going to go find Pain, as he had the little rods, so he was finding Pain. As he goes there, Pain says, well, Naruto, how about these? As the One Tails comes out of the, no, because Gaara still could use the One Tails. So, yeah. I know he had the 4 tails. So, he has the 4 tails and the 6 tails, let's say. As Naruto had also set Kurama free from him. And a full Kurama at that. We should do a flashback. So, during the 3 years, Naruto had actually gotten the, Shinigami mask, as he set his father free. And then he took the 9 tails and put in it. So he has a 9-tailed beast. He's about to have the 4 and 6, but that's for a later date. But yeah, let's go back to the pain fight. Or Nagato fight, sorry. As Nagato said, summoning jutsu. As the 4 and the 6 tails came, as Naruto said, oh, this is definitely going to be challenging. As he then said, fine, guess I'll use my own. As he said, summoning jutsu. As Kurama then just came out. Naruto said, Susanoo. As Kurama was covered in a red and blue Susanoo. As Kurama then pulled out the swords. He asked Kurama if he's okay with this. Kurama says, yes. Okay with this, Naruto. You freed me, basically. Now you're like, the extraction process kills people. As Naruto is not killed. That's because Kurama left just enough chakra for Naruto to be alive. Yeah. So yeah, let's continue. As the 6 tails and the 4 tails go after, Kurama says, you know you can make them on your side, right? Naruto says, yes. I have to use a lot of my power, though, just to get them out of that genjutsu and send them to where I sent you. As he nodded, saying, yes, I know. But I'm sure it'll be worth it. And this is why it's going to be worth it. As Naruto says, fine. As he says, genjutsu release. As Naruto falls to the ground, the Susanoo is breaking, but the tail beasts are out. And Naruto says, transportation jutsu, as they disappear. Naruto then stands up and he feels more powerful. He said, what's this? As he feels his power coming, and he says, and Kurama says, Renegon. As Naruto has Almighty Push, Limbo, Almighty Push, Almighty Pull, Limbo, Planetary Devastation, Chakra Absorbing, Life Absorbing, and the last ability I'm giving him is between Summoning and Robotic. He's gained the Robot Path. That's a 6 paths. Yeah! As Naruto said, Kurama, you may sleep. As Kurama says, yes, I know. Naruto says, transportation jutsu! As he transports the Nine-Tailed Fox back. As Naruto has the Susanoo still activated. As he says, Limbo! As 4 smaller Susanoos come out. As, just to make it not too overpowered, just smaller Susanoos. Just like the people are like half Naruto's power, or a fourth of Naruto's power. Each Limbo is a fourth of Naruto's power. So yes, Naruto says that did nothing. Almighty Push. Naruto doesn't move an inch. Naruto then feels a stabbing pain behind his back, and in his front, and on his sides. As Naruto is spitting out blood, Konan ran to Naruto as she yelled, stop! As Naruto said, I'm sorry, but he was threatening to kill me. I have to do this, but I will not take his renegons. He can stay at peace. As then he pulls out the sword, all Susanoo's did, and he falls to the ground. Konan wrapped him around in paper lace, and she started crying. As Naruto felt bad for her, as this is how he was for Itachi. He then released the Susanoo as he was walking up to Konan, as he said, I'm sorry, but it's the ninja world, and I felt the same way when Itachi died. As I'm wearing his cloak right now, I keep his memory in my heart. You have to do the same with him, or he's never going to be at true peace. As she then goes in his arms and starts to cry, Naruto says, "It's okay." As Kisame actually came to see what happened, as he was around the area, he sees that Naruto is holding onto Konan, as he says, "Itachi, you'd be proud." Then Kisame started gushing out blood and more blood, as it was Toby. Toby stabbed a kunai right in his back. He didn't even get to tell. As Kisame started to fall down to the ground, Naruto looked over. It was like slow motion. Very slow motion. As Naruto saw Kisame falling to the ground, and he went down and down. He hit the ground, blood gushing out of him. Naruto yelled, "No! Kisame!" As he let go Konan, he said, "I'll be right back." As Naruto said, "Limbo!" As they come and they are choking, they're choking Obito, as Obito can't get out of it, even with his kamui. As Naruto screams, "No!" So he just keeps on screaming. As he said, "I'm going to kill you!" As he runs over to Kisame, as he picks up the ring, as he starts crying. Samahade sees Naruto as it latches onto him. Naruto has 2 of the 7 swordsmen of the mist swords on his back. He puts on Kisame's ring on his other ring finger. As he then pulls off his black cloak, as he said, "I'll forever remember them, and you will die for what you have done." He then hits Obito with Samahade. His chakra starts to drain. Obito then says, "I gotta get out of here." As he throws a kunai, it's about to hit Konan. All 4 limbos go after. So it was an instinct. As Obito said, "Goodbye, Naruto." As he says, "Kamui!" As Sasuke is now working, Sasuke's team is working for Obito. They've gone the 8 tails. But that statue has moved. Obito can no longer access the Gedo statue because he does not have the Rinnegan. Yes. So it's an issue that Obito needs to fix. He needs the Rinnegan. As he then says, "I need the Rinnegan. Everyone, go after Naruto." As they all run after Naruto and Konan in Nagato's dead body. As they go to, it leads to a village, actually. As they're just standing there. As Naruto actually had gotten a better relationship with Konan. Konan was grieving, Naruto helped her, she felt more attached to Naruto. Now, weeks gone by, and they're finally, all the Akatsuki members, which is Hidan, Kakuzu, Obito. Those are the last 3? Hold on. There used to be 9, but I did kill off Kisame, Itachi, Sasori, Deidara, Pain, and Konan. So, yeah, actually, there's only 3. As Naruto said, "Limbo." As Hidan and Kakuzu couldn't move, they had a stab through each side, and they couldn't move. And Hidan didn't feel anything, but he still couldn't move. Kakuzu, however, had only one heart left, and Naruto knew this. So he said, rip out the other one. As Kakuzu then fell. As Hidan then said, Kakuzu! Naruto said, burn him, now! As they go through hand signs, the limbo, and they say, and four fireballs come at Hidan. Hidan still couldn't move, as he was shocked somehow. As he then started to burn, as he just said, it's me and you. As Obito said, what about Zetsu? As Zetsu actually went after the body. As Zetsu said, this is mine. So he goes and gets Nagato's body. Naruto said, you bastard, as he shoves the kunai, as he shoves the sword right into him. As somehow he couldn't calmly away. As he starts to cough up blood. Naruto then walks to him with his 4 limbo clones and he says, life-absorbing path. As Obito started to scream, and Obito said, you will die. Naruto said, no, you will die. As Obito's dead, Zetsu saw this. As Naruto said, almighty pull! As Zetsu couldn't do anything. Naruto then said, let's see you get stabbed let's see you get stabbed for 72 hours. Tsukiyomi! As Zetsu wasn't actually affected. Naruto said, fine. Kamui dimension. As Zetsu was actually scared, Naruto put him in a Kamui dimension. Naruto said, he shall stay there till the end of time. And rot away. As Konan hugged Naruto from the back, like a girlfriend style. Dude, I have to make this for another 50 minutes. Dang my life, dude. But I can make this story interesting. As he basically stopped the infinite Tsukiyomi, but I'm gonna make this interesting. As they go we go and see that Naruto is actually staying in the village a bit longer. And Zetsu is not finding a way to get out at all. No way to get out. Zitch way to get out. Absolutely no way. So Naruto had Itachi's and Kisame's rings. As he said, I'm going to kill Sasuke for what he did to Big Brother Itachi. So he goes to the Leaf Village. It's been a week, actually. No, it's been 2 weeks. No, a week and 5 days. As they haven't made progress finding Sasuke at all. As Naruto comes back with Konan. As guards say, who is she? Naruto says, none of your business. And if you don't get out of my way, you'll feel 1,000 pain. You'll feel pain all over your body. As they then leave, they don't do anything. Naruto breathes in and breathes out, saying, I should calm down a bit. As he goes to the Hokage, as he says, Hokage-sama, I have brought back Konan, and she will be staying with me, as I'm also buying a bigger house. As he buys the Shinobi District one. Hinata had a crush on Naruto, but Naruto didn't So when she saw that Naruto's with Konan, she was angry, actually. She was thinking, what does Konan have that she doesn't? So yeah. Then the Sasuke, they're going to go after Sasuke. No, they're not. Not yet. Okay, not yet. Sorry. So, they are going to, hold on, let me think about this. Okay, so, we're going to do a week time skip, as Konan is actually having fun living with Naruto. She's having a great old time. It's fun living with Naruto. She actually likes him a lot. They share basically everything. As Naruto likes Konan too. He just didn't have the guts to say it. But he said it once and Konan loved him back. Now, this might just be like the old movie. Yeah, this might just be a movie. Because I'm basically going to finish this. So he basically stopped the internet, Sugiyami. So, hold on. Let me think about this. Okay, I got it. So, basically, we see as Hinata's angry for some reason. We're going to do a little bit of Leaf Konan action here. So, basically, Naruto has gathered a lot of the tailed beast. He's like released them. He's like, no, because Gaara is still okay. Never mind. Okay, so basically, let's continue with this. Hinata's actually studied a lot more as this surprised Fugaku, and Fugaku asked, "Why are you studying?" She then said, "It's because I want to be a part of Naruto-kun's life." As he says, "Why him? He's an Uchiha." She said, "But I love him, and he's with someone else, and I think they're just stronger than me. They don't look as good as me. So I will kill her, and then he'll love me." As Fugaku said, "You know you can't do that. She's a Leaf shinobi now." Konan said, Hinata said, "Fine, I'll just match her strength and be better than her." As this is not the reason why Naruto loves her. If she was weak or she was strong, she has a kind heart. He loves her for that. He loves her personality and everything about her. And yeah, as Kiba actually challenged Naruto. First, Naruto was asked why he's wearing a Akatsuki robe. Naruto said, "Because my big brother wore this. So did my other big brother. And I want to remind myself of them. I'm not a part of the Akatsuki, I just want to wear it." They nod. They agree with this. They don't really care. The 5 Kage Summit is actually going to happen soon. Even though the 5th Shinobi War is not going to happen, I'm still going to make something happen. So, yeah. So, basically, Naruto is going to be standing at a restaurant. People walk in. Kiba then says, "Naruto, I challenge you." As Naruto says, "Konan, should I accept? Or should I just not humiliate him?" Konan said, "It'd be better to accept to show that you're not weak and that he's not strong. But don't go all out." Naruto says, "Okay." As he walks to the training field, everyone's watching. Kiba said that he was going to win and beat this loser. Naruto said, "Okay, I won't go full out. I'll just beat you with my sword." As he pulls out Samahade. Samahade had a ginormous smile because he can sense the chakra inside Kiba. He says, as Naruto says, "Yes, it's a snack for you." As Naruto said, "I can beat you with my sword." So let's begin. As Kiba runs. And Naruto says, Getsui gone. Or Ketsui gone. Or Fang over Fang. Don't worry about it. Fang over Fang. As Naruto pulls out the sword and says, Samahade, you ready to eat up chakra? As Samahade says yes. Is thinking yes. Naruto says, okay. As he sticks out the sword and, does Fang over Fang use chakra? Hold on. Yes. It technically uses chakra because the man-beast clone. So Naruto sticks out his sword. As Kiba says, I'm losing chakra. Akamaru falls out. So Kiba is the only one left. As Kiba says, I'm gonna kill you. Naruto says, well, I've just learned a new technique with Samahade. How about this? As he says, Samahade, you ready? Samahade has his tongue sticking out. As Naruto says, I'll put Earth Chakra into you. As Samahade gets 10 times harder. As Naruto is so fast, he slashes at Kiba. It hits Kiba. Kiba feels he's losing chakra super fast. So he said, what do you do to my chakra? Naruto said, I've taken it, of course. What else? As Kiba then said, you brat. And Naruto said, I'm not a brat. I'm older than you. Well, not older. I'm better than you. As I have my Renegon. Time for you to die. Well, not die. I'll knock you out. As he punches Kiba. As Kiba then goes flying away. Hinata then steps out saying, I challenge Konan. As Konan said, what? As she says, I will win over Naruto's heart. As Naruto said, you won't. Because I love Konan. As Hinata says, you only love her because you think she's stronger than me. Naruto says, no. But sure, go ahead. As Naruto said, Konan, here you go. As he gives Konan an extra thing. As it's his personal, it's a chakra, sorry, he doesn't give her anything. I was thinking about something. He then says, Konan, if you win or lose, I will still love you. As Konan says, I know. As Hinata goes in the gentle fist stance, Konan said, what are you going to do? As Konan then goes, as she gets paper wings, and then says, you Hyugas can't do anything if I'm the sky. She then says, wind style, gale palm, as she shoves her palm up in the air as an air blast comes, as Konan said, well, okay. You know, if you battle and you win, he'll still love me, right? As Hinata says, bull! As Konan said, I'll show you. To show you that our love is true. As Naruto said, Konan, don't lose on purpose, please. Konan said, but I have to show her. Naruto says, fine, but if you get any more injured than what you want to show her, then I will step in and make my limbo clones protect you. As Konan then said, yes, I know. As she deactivates the wings, as she goes falling. As Hinata tries to, beats up Konan pretty good. Konan's only doing this to show her that Naruto will still love her, even if she loses. Naruto then sees that Konan's getting a bit bloody, as he says, Limbo, as he protects Konan from the next punch. Well, 4 clones do. As Hinata said, what'd you do? Naruto said, I'm protecting her. Why? Hinata said, you should love me now. She lost. Naruto said, I don't love you at all, Hinata. Never have. Maybe you love me, but I'm not supposed to love you back. It's not this. That's not how it works. You're thinking of this as a storybook. It is not a child's play storybook. As Hinata goes running home, sad. As Naruto says, King of Hell summoning. As he summons the King of Hell, the King of Hell then swallows Konan and spits her out, fully healed, as they go. As the 5 Kage summon happens, Tsunade's there this time. And the 5 Kage said, "We order for Naruto's execution." As they then, Tsunade asks why. 4 of them say, 2 of them say at the same time, it's Oniki and the Raikage, as they say, he's gone too powerful. He's just as powerful as Madara and Hashirama combined. I don't want... That would upset the balance. And he also has 3-tailed beast. So you will kill Naruto. She then said, "Why would I do that still?" As they say, "We'll cause war upon you." As she said, "You cannot cause war upon me, for I have three villages against 2. What would happen? And you don't even have your 2 tails and 8 tails." Oh, A then said, "Yes, we actually do have them back." Tsunade then said, "Fine, rage war. I don't want this to happen, but if you insist, fine." As then they smiled, saying, "We will start it soon." As we do a week time skip, Naruto is there. As Naruto is just doing nothing. Then war starts to happen. As they've already warned, as Naruto becomes a ginormous Susanoo, as he cuts down armies. But then the 8 tails and the 2 tails come. Naruto sees them, as he said, "Why did they bring those 2? It's time to show them why the Leaf Village is the strongest." He then says, "Summoning Jutsu!" As he summons 3 tailed beast, the 6, the 4, and the 9. As he says, "Susanoo!" As they're covered in a Susanoo, as Naruto's breathing heavily. He made 3 clones and he had them in a Susanoo. He says, "I will protect this village." He said, then they all say, "Tail Beast Bomb!" As the Cloud and the Stone Village are surprised, as they have a stronger tail beast than the 2 and 8 tails. As 3 Biju Bomb comes at their army is basically destroyed already. As the 9 is fighting against the 8, and the 4 and 6 tails are fighting against the 2. The 2 tails loses. As Naruto said, I will have to do something. I wish I'd never do. But this planet needs to know peace. It needs to know peace for what it's done. So I will save this planet with the peace. As he said, "Kurama, I'm sorry." He then says, "Ghetto statue." As when this happened, he then sucked up the 2 and 8. As his spikes didn't come at him at all. But the 2 and 8 tails are now gone. The 6 and 4 tails said, and the 9 said, "You're going to do that to us?" Naruto said, "No, I'm not." But he then sucks up the 1 tails. The rest of the tailed beast goes except the 6, the 4, and the 9. So he only needs to suck up those 3, as they don't have to go in order. As Naruto says, "This world is all about war. I was thinking this world could be at peace. I'm sorry, but this must happen. I hope you all can understand why I'm doing this. I'm doing this for you. The 1 through 9-tailed beast will be put in this statue. And I will then I will put them in a place. This statue may suck them up and make the 10 tails, but the 10 tails will be a home for them. It will be like they're growing up in the new world that I put them in. As is not as cruel as the canon, where they suck them up and it's just torture and pain for them. This is just peace for everything. As the 10 tails then sucks up the 6, the 4, and the 9. They let this happen this time, as they knew it would be different. As Naruto has become the 10-tailed Shinjuriki, he wants to make peace. So he says, meet me at the battlefield. If you choose to battle, then you shall meet me there. If you choose to make peace, stay in the village. As he then flies away. I'm making plot, so he's not activating the Infinite Tsukiyomi yet. All the 5 Kage say, we must defeat him. He can't do this. As Sasuke Uchiha's there, as he doesn't even have the Rinnegan yet, he just has the Eternal Mangekyou Sharingan. And the 4 Kages are going to appear. The Sage 6 Past also did something. He also put Madara there. As he said, you must defeat Naruto. For the sake of this world, you must defeat him and cause peace. They nod as we go into battle. They're preparing. As Naruto said, Itachi, Kisame, I really wish you'd be here to find this accomplishment. I know you all just want peace for this world. As I hope you all forgive me if you hate me. As the Sage of Past asked Itachi and Kisame if they hate him for doing what he's doing. They say no. He is bringing peace to this ninja world and we support him in every way possible. I hope he can do a better job than we could. I wish we were there to actually help him, but we aren't. As Black Zetsu is dead, Sage Past said, let's see what happens. As they go, war is starting. Naruto has distractions, so he could get the 10 tails. He could get the 10 tails ready. Cause if I said he had the Sage Past power yet, I'm sorry. He actually has the 10 tails just in that statue. He's not completely free yet. Naruto's about to make him free. As he says, free the 10 tails. The 10 tails comes out as it roars. Naruto is absorbing the 10 tails. You then see a bright light as he's the new Sage 6 Paths. As he wants a peaceful world where him and Konan can live together. Konan is agreeing with this, as she's actually on his side. As Naruto kisses Konan as he says, I just want a peaceful world where I can start over. And we can start over again and make sure there's no war. As Konan agrees. You then see a whole army. As Naruto says, so you decide to fight, fine. He then pulls out the sword that Obito had. He pulls out Samahade as he said, let's go. But he put Samahari back on his back and he said, truth-seeking orbs. And then he says lightning. As lightning then comes out while truth-seeking orbs attack people. As the army is falling short, the army is falling. We then see, as Naruto is destroying the army. Basically, he says, we'll leave 5, and we will leave 5. Actually, Konan, we will plan for the future in a little bit. As he kisses Konan, as Konan kisses back, as everyone's dying, basically. Konan, they leave the children. The children don't know what are happening, so they leave the children. The children are going to be the villagers for the new village, the new villages that are happening. I just spoiled some parts. As the army is dead. They were finished so fast. As let's go into the armies were finished. He didn't even need to use the infinite Tsukiyomi. He was just the Sage Sixth Path now. The Sage Sixth Path went down and asked if Naruto really wanted to do this. There was one person that could still stop him. Naruto asked who, as he pointed at Sasuke, who has just arrived there. As Naruto said, if he could stop me, he would. Sage Sixth Path then said, you are definitely not the reincarnation of Ashura. Naruto then said, Ashura died a long time ago. He was me, but after I saw so much death and pain, suffering, I must have done this, just for the sake of Itachi and Kisame. I will bring them back. As he says, King of Hell summoning. As he has the bodies of them too, and he says, summoning King of Hell. As then he spits out 2 green orbs as they go into the body. Itachi and Kisame come up as Naruto gives them the rings. So he says, you will be the leader of the hidden in the leaves, and you'll be the leader of hidden in the waves. The stone, the lightning, and the sand will be occupied by our children, me and Konan's. And I'll even give you a wife of your choice. Itachi and Kisame. Kisame pick a random girl. This girl had bone release. Itachi picked an Uchiha girl that he had slain, but he got revived back, as they're the same age now. Because of little Naruto magic, okay? Naruto then kissed Konan more, as Itachi and Kisame and their partners start clapping. So Naruto says, the kids of the village, right now you guys will occupy all 5 villages. Make clones of yourself or whatever. No, I'll occupy the 3 while you occupy the 2. We do 20-year time skip. A 10-year time skip, actually. Sorry. As this is the new world. There's a tower for the Sage Path in the middle of everything where anyone can see. The 3 people of the sand, lightning, and stone know what their father fought for. They try to make peace. As everyone has a peace treaty. Villages are going amazingly. Everything's going amazing. Until the Atsuki came. The Atsuki wanted to know what was happening in this world. as... No, never mind, not the Suzuki, sorry. Conan and Naruto are just in the tower watching over their work. The work is amazing. Everywhere they go, there's peace, no war. Their kids had kids. Itachi and Kisame are doing wonderful. The Uchiha clan has started back up. Sasuke's dead. If you can't tell, sorry. Sasuke's dead. There's no Indra or Asha reincarnation anymore. Naruto stopped that cycle. The Sage 6 Path is really disappointed in Naruto, but he can't do anything. His kids are just in control. No, that would mean they're 10. Okay, let's change something here. They're 20 years old, so it's a 20-year time skip, okay? Yes, okay. Let's fix that up real quick. So, Naruto is just wandering the earth. He's wondering what to do now. As this is probably going to be 2 hours and 50 minutes long, and I'm going to apologize for not doing 3, but I can't find any more story. As, I could find more story, actually. Yeah, let me do more story. As the tuning exams is going to happen again. But in the middle of the tuning exams, we see the Atsushi came. As they're coming after whoever has the Sage 6 Path power to revive Kaguya Atsushi. They would obviously be stopped, but this would take a long time, as the world is getting destroyed. But they're refixing it, rebuilding, as this legacy will go on for much, much longer. We then do a 30-year time skip. A 20-year time skip. As Naruto's children are 40. New Hokages of the Leaf and Mist. Because their babies took over. Naruto has 3 grandbabies. Or grandbabies. As Naruto is happy. He died happy. He didn't want anything else in this world other than peace. As these 3 grandbabies, one of them was named Conan. Another was named Naruto. And another one was named... Okay, the Sin in the Stone was named Conan. The Hidden in the Lightning was named Naruto. And the Hidden in the Sand is named their fathers. His father's name was Itachi. Not Itachi, sorry. He's going to be called... his father was named... Let's say Jonathan. His father was named Jonathan, so this boy's name was Jonathan. As they continued their legacy for much, much longer. Their legacy would never stop. And that's when this What If will end. I figured I ended it perfectly. I hope you all have an amazing day. See you maybe soon, I don't know. But remember to go subscribe to those channels I'm putting in the description. Goodbye!